Our approach to this is quite different in that the visual development is as important as the story development. And in many ways with this film, we're world building. We're creating an entire world of Ender's Game, the Enderverse as we would call it. And in many cases, the technology and the environment and the assets are part of the mythology and the fiction. So to come in the early stages and help realize a visual vision for the movie was critical. And in many ways, it facilitated casting, being able to show, Harrison Ford, this prototype, we're calling it, what does this thing look like? The ability to show actors and investors and distributors what the movie's going to look like before they pay for it, before they sign on. And, it's been done little bits on other films in Hollywood, but this time it was a very focused effort to understand the visual language of the movie before we started production. We had to adapt the world that was written in words into visuals because they were integral to the storytelling. And so early on, we focused on the biggest icon of the movie seemed to be the battle room, the zero-gravity boot camp training environment for the kids. And so, long before we were even financed, we had put together a prototype that went beyond previs. The idea was to really understand exactly what that's going to look like and how the kids will maneuver within that, because it's such an important piece to this movie. It also allowed us to understand how we would shoot it, how it could be animated. It revealed to us how we would make the movie. I think there's a lot of positive messages in this story, and I think, focusing on Ender Wiggin as the reluctant hero, but who is self-sufficient and relies on his intellect and his intellectual prowess and his team and leadership, and finding his moral compass and understanding the right thing and understanding doing the right thing by his team. These are all really kind of positive and timeless themes that we think really play out through his character, and I think audience that's going to resonate with them. I have kids at home, and I know all these messages are things that we talk about and things that they're aware of, like you said, from bullying to stepping up and doing the right thing. So I think there's a lot of aspiration and a lot of positive messages in the film for audiences, and I think it's a lot of fun as well.